Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. How is everyone out there? Thank you for tuning in again for another Travel Talk Live on this Thursday. I am Tabitha Washington, founder of the Travel Crew, group travel specialist who plan phenomenal trips for phenomenal people. I hope everybody is having a great Thursday. It's so beautiful outside. And in the New Orleans area, Southeast Louisiana, that's a big thing because we had that bad storm. What was it? Day before yesterday, tornadoes came through. So I hope everyone is safe. That you didn't experience great loss. To those that may have, my prayers, thoughts, and concerns go out to you. I know some of you checked in on our Facebook group to let us know that you were safe. So glad to hear that. And just wishing positive thoughts to everyone out there. So, again, happy Thursday. It is what? The first day of spring was Sunday. So that's why I have on my floral shirt. I'm trying to be springy and everything. Welcome in the season. I hope you are feeling springy. Has anybody gotten used to the weather? I mean, not weather, the time change yet? I'm still adjusting. I haven't done it yet, but I'm trying. But I'm so glad that you're checking in. If you're out there, please just go ahead and drop it in the comment section and just say hello. Hi, Andrea. How's it going? Um, we have people tuning in from our Facebook business page. We also have our Facebook group. And to those who don't know, we have a YouTube channel, recent, and just started maybe a couple of months ago. So you can also catch us on YouTube. So glad that you're tuning in. And how's everything going? Y'all, it's almost the end of the week. That's such a good thing. I know it's like you get to Thursday and you're like, I'm almost there. Just one more day. I saw something today that said we should start calling Thursday Friday Eve. I'm like, I kind of like that. It gives it a new spin on it. So I see everybody's coming in. Thank you so much for joining us. And like I said, feel free to drop your name or drop a hello in the comment section, I should say. Today, guys, what I want to talk about, kind of a little building on what we did last week. I know last week I was talking about upgrade your travel lifestyle, and I heard from a few of you that you really liked it and it made you think. It made you think like, I might just need to make some changes and everything. Hi to I'm assuming hi whoever just said hello. So to those that don't know, if you're tuning in from the Facebook group, the Travel Talk group, I can't see who is speaking to me, but hello, I appreciate it. You actually have to register through StreamYard. So if you see where the video is playing, there's a link that you can go ahead and register, and then I can see your name. That's just a heads up. So if you join through the Facebook group, you have to register or I can't see your name. And if you don't want to show your name, hey, it's all good. But it helps. I like to see who's out there. So hello and thank you for joining. I appreciate it. And like I said, you can find us on the Facebook page, the Facebook group, and YouTube. And if you tune in from YouTube, I just ask that you like and subscribe. So today, what I wanted to talk about, it had me thinking, like I was saying last week, I was talking about upgrading your travel lifestyle. And so then I started thinking, what are some things that I like to bring when I travel to just make it, my travel just a little bit more enjoyable or a little bit easier to handle. I don't know how you want to put it. Because, I'm taking long flights and stuff. Hey, Claudette. I'm doing long flights sometimes, and you're trying to make it more enjoyable and everything. And so for the next couple of weeks, so for this week and next week, I just want to talk a little bit about some things that you can include and you can pack along on your trips. Things that I like, some of my favorite things that I like to include when I'm traveling. Things that just over time of traveling and stuff, things that I've come across or things that I just know I cannot live without. So if you hear me shuffling, it's because I got a little stack of things over here. So the first thing that I want to show you, and I know you guys have heard of them, and you may not exactly know how they work or what exactly they are. They are let's see. I don't even know if you can see that. Packing cubes. So I'm sorry, where the camera is, it's hard to see. I'm pulling a smaller packing cube out of a larger one and a half. I picked this up last year. It's that brand that makes Swiss Army knives. So is it just Swiss Army? It says Swiss Tech. I want to say I got these out of Target. Don't quote me, guys. No, I didn't. I got these. I feel so bad. Okay, you know when you're standing in the checkout line at a store and they have like that whole wall of items on the front end merchandise they're trying to get you to purchase before you leave. I got that at a TJ Maxx. So anyway, this is a packing cube. This set that I have has 3. It's a larger one with 2 smaller ones. This is the smaller one. So what you want to do, I'm gonna back up a little so maybe you can see, is you can put things in here. In this particular one, you probably like, it looks so flat. How is it cute? There's another zipper here that opens up and you can see it's thicker. So when you put stuff in here, it comes out like into a rectangle cube. Let me tell you why I like this. You'd be shocked how much stuff you can fit into these cubes. And the whole point of them is to save space in your luggage. So, you know, sometimes when you're packing, you know, you might see like a little, oh, I could stick a sock in there or whatever. You can like just put so many things in here and it's just going to keep this cubed shape. It's a packing cube. Then when you're putting it in your luggage, nothing is spilling out or anything because you're just stacking like cubes. Keep trying to back up a little so you can see. Like I said, this had 2 of the smaller ones, and then this is a larger one. Also, it has an extra zipper so it can, you know, be wide. Why I like that is it not, in addition to giving you more space in the luggage, it also makes it easier to organize your things. This is not my only set. My first set was a gift, actually. I shouldn't say a gift, I won it. And that was my first time using packing cubes. I had heard about them, but I didn't really understand them. They weren't the best quality, but they were pretty good. But I mean, you can't complain. It was a gift. I mean, a prize, a door prize. These by the Swiss Tech company, love them. And I should have picked up 2, but I didn't. And when I went back, it was gone. So I bought another set from Target. They're okay. They're just not, I'm telling you, I really like the quality on these. So what I'm using now is I'll put my clothes in them. I may have some, you know, anything, toiletries or whatever. I just stick them in the cubes. And, you know, they have handles at the top and stuff. So when you're unloading or unpacking your suitcase, if you like to use the dressers and stuff when you get to a hotel, you don't have to worry about taking out different things. You just whoop, I just put the whole cube in the dresser and it's so convenient. Hey guys, I see more people are popping in. Gaynell. Hey Gaynell. Hey Rhonda. So glad, guys, that you're tuning in. And to everybody else that's tuned in, my name is Tabitha Washington, if you didn't know, founder of the Travel Krewe. And so happy you tuning in tonight. And I was just showing some things that I like to do or would like to bring along on my trips to make my travels just a little bit easier. So like I said, I was showing the packing cubes and stuff. And just to get back to that, this right here, this may have like my outfits in it. And then I may take this one and put my undergarments and, you know, things like that. So it's just so convenient to just take it out your luggage, put it in the little hotel dresser and stuff. Your stuff isn't going everywhere. Everywhere is compacted. Compacted, yeah. You can hide things. I like, you know, things you don't want everybody to look at. If you're, when I say that, like maybe you're scared that somebody in TSA is gonna, I don't know, you're worried about somebody taking something out of your luggage. You know, I've stuck stuff in there, or when I leave the hotel room, maybe it's not anything I want necessarily go in the safe, but I just don't want anybody, the odds of somebody taking it. And I noticed TSA, I've never noticed this has been unzipped when it's in my luggage. So, it's just something to consider. So has anybody utilized packing cubes in your packing? If you have, go ahead and just drop it in the comment section. I want to say hello to Magaline. I hope I'm saying that right. From Starkville, Mississippi. All right. So glad that you're joining us from Starkville. I am familiar with it. So has anybody used packing cubes? I don't see anybody in the comment section. Okay. Nobody has used packing cubes. I'm kind of shocked. Oh, but it's all good. So this is just now something new to incorporate into your travels and stuff. Y'all, like I said, this stuff, they can expand. To those that just joined on and didn't see, like I said, they expand into a cube and you could pack so much stuff in there. I'm sorry, my camera, the way the camera is, it shows backwards from how I'm actually facing it. But anyway, it's all good. So like to those that didn't see, you can see this packing cube expands. There's an extra zipper to expand it, and you can put all kind of stuff in there. So definitely, that is something I absolutely need. Oh, thank you. Magdalene said I said her name right. So good. And you haven't used packing cubes. Well, you got to get you something. I'm telling y'all, it is a game changer. I'm not gonna lie, it's a game changer. You'll be shocked how organized your luggage stays. What you can get in there is just so convenient. Even if when you're in a hotel room and you're gonna go to the you go into the bathroom for whatever, the shower, freshen up or whatever, you can just grab, it's just so convenient to grab what you need. I promise you, you'll love it. So the next item I have over here in my little stash is nothing, we all had it, is a travel pillow. So this was a Christmas gift. My aunt got this for me. It says where to next. I know people have been giving me travel pillows for gifts, and I'm not complaining because I actually lost one in the airport not too long ago. I left it and I was very, very hurt. But does anybody use travel pillows? If you do, just let me know in the comment section. So check this out. I didn't used to use these. I used to be like, why do people have them? I don't know. I felt like people look dorky. Plus, when I tried it, it never felt comfortable until one time I saw, I think, a YouTube video or whatever, that basically I was wearing it wrong because I don't know, and I'm pretty sure other people have seen it. Like you try to put it with it to the back. This one snaps. That's not comfortable for me because you got all the bulk, to the back of your head, which is also where the chair is. And that's usually why I was like, I don't even want to wear it. Rhonda says she does use them. They are very comfortable and convenient. Good. But what I do now is I wear them like this. I know it looks crazy, but the reason being, as the video said, is you're gonna fall asleep and the pillow is gonna catch. And if you do to the side, you can also turn it to the side if you sleep to the side. So it was a video that said it's like you want the bulky part where you think your head's gonna fall. When I put this to the back of my head, it's usually just not. It doesn't work with me pushing my head back on the headrest. So this is what I do. So this is also something I started taking, especially, I may not take it on a short flight, but, and by short, I mean like an hour or something like that, because I'm not going to sleep. But an international flight or just a longer domestic flight, I need my pillow because eventually my head's just going to be nodding over. You're looking crazy. So another thing, Rhonda says she turns hers to the side. See, that's the thing. I had to figure out how to turn it. Once I figured out how to turn it, it was all good. But it did take me a while to figure it out. So yeah, Rhonda just was on it. She just knew what to do. And I'm happy she did. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm looking at some of the comments, guys. Uh, let's see. Magaline says she does not use travel pillows. I like that. I'm going to try using it just as you should. Yes, I promise you. It really just was a matter of I had to switch it. Once I had that, it was all good. And it worked out. So definitely go ahead and consider that. All right. So the next thing that I have started incorporating, and y'all, I only started doing this past November when I went to Dubai. It came in my pack. I've had them before, but that's an eye mask. I've had these before. I've never in my life took the time to use one, but that was a doggone 15-hour flight to Dubai, and Tabitha needed her sleep. And I was not trying to worry about anybody's daylight. Plus, I was trying to get adjusted to Dubai time. It was helpful when I came back to New Orleans. So let me tell you, the Dubai trip was Dubai to LA I ended up in LA for 2 nights, and then from LA to New Orleans. I was so off and I just needed rest. And my bedroom gets a lot of sunlight. I love that I get so much natural light in my room, but it was not going to work for me to catch up on my rest. So I did the eye mask. I don't know if you can see, but there's actually a little portion that goes over your nose, so it really blocks out light. I know some eye masks you get them and you can still see light underneath, but this one actually has a little panel and it really does block out light. It helped, y'all. I mean, I had a sound sleep and everything. I've never depended on them before since November, and so now I do. If I need to sleep in late on the weekend, I wear this. Went to the Zulu ball. I got home. Oh Lord, maybe it was hitting close to 4. I wanted to sleep, and so I wore the eye mask to block out light. So I find these useful, and for a long flight, I highly recommend it. Does anybody use an eye mask? Not even just with travel, just at home. Do you use your eye mask? Because like I said, now I'm starting to incorporate it more. If I just need a good night's sleep, I need to block out light, and it's very, very helpful. I think it would also help if you're in a hotel room. Most hotels now have those blackout curtains or blockout curtains, whatever they're called. But in case you didn't, or maybe you ended up in a hotel room that was in a downtown area with a lot of lights and stuff, it would be beneficial for that. So that's my new thing too, is an eye mask. So it's just inexpensive, just something to consider. But yeah, and try to get you one with the little panel, like I said, that goes around your nose, and that way you're really just blocking out the light. Okay, so I have my Facebook user that says he has a couple of them, but never used them. Well, I was the same way. I had a few of them, never used them, and finally used them. To those people who are checking in from the Travel Talk Facebook group, I'm sorry if I can't acknowledge your name. So if you are in the group watching the video and you make a comment, if you go ahead and register, there is a link under the video that says register with StreamYard, then I'll be able to see your name. But if not, thank you anyway, though. I appreciate you tuning in. And to anybody, I do see some more people coming in. If you didn't know, I'm Tabitha Washington, founder of the Travel Krewe. And today on Travel Talk Live, we're just going over some things that I love to bring on my trips that I've, have found to be so good. And y'all, you hear all this shuffling because I tried to stack everything. Okay, so the next thing that I bring, y'all, I don't know my age. You know what? I ain't gonna hide. I'm in my 40s. As you hit different decades, your body responds in different ways. And sometimes you may just have to implement some compression socks. If you, and you know what, honestly, even no matter what age, even if you're younger, if you're going on these long flights, 12, 15, 14 hours, get you some compression socks. These are kind of cute. I got these. They don't look like the typical hospital compression socks, and that was intentional. I ordered these off of Amazon. I got they had all kind of different colors. This is orange and blue. It looks orange. Some I may argue that it's red, but I went to the University of Florida for undergrad, so orange and blue. So for the sake of this conversation, orange and blue, go Gators. But in the Amazon pack, it had all kind of colors like stripes and designs and stuff like that. I really enjoyed them, but they are truly compression socks. Let me tell you this: blood clots are something you really need to be cautious of. And because of the lack of circulation you may get from being in that compressed tube for a long flight, you do need to wear them. I've often told the story, you may have heard, somebody went on the South Africa trip, our last one in 2019, and they had on, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. A comment just came in. Congratulations on your wonderful travels. Thank you. My Facebook user, like I said, if you're tuning in from the Facebook group, go ahead and register, and then I can see who's leaving these awesome comments. But not to take away from the compression sock story. Sorry about that. One of the travelers took off their compression socks. We flew from New Orleans to Atlanta, then Atlanta to Johannesburg, South Africa. New Orleans to Atlanta is just an hour, and she had on the compression socks, and she got tired of them, and she took them off before the Johannesburg flight, which was, oh gosh, was it 14? Yeah, I'm sorry if I can't remember. It was long. It was over 10 hours. I can't necessarily say. Anyway, when we got to South Africa, her feet, in addition to her not wearing compression socks, she never got up and walked around, which we still cannot figure out how she never went to the bathroom. And so she never went to the bathroom. She never walked around, which is also something you should do on a long flight. Make some time to walk in the plane to get make sure you're circulating. And when she landed, her feet were swollen, and they stayed swollen for days. Oh, Andrew, you took off your compression socks mid-flight to Dubai. Why, girl? Why? And how were your feet when you after you landed? So, guys, I know some people don't like them because they say, oh, they're so tight. Well, duh, that's why they're compression socks. They're supposed to compress. They're not supposed to be nice, comfy sleep socks. They're supposed to actually compress. So you just have to think of the benefits of it. I'm kind of okay with them, but it's the benefits. The threat or the thought of a blood clot does scare me, and so I just would rather prevent that. Okay, Andrea, let's see. Andrea says, yes, they were hurting me. My feet were okay because I had a lot of leg room. Essentially, I had 2 seats. Well, she's lucky, but I'm not going to encourage you to follow Andrea. Love you, Andrea, but don't follow her. Go ahead and get you some compression socks. And like I said, they don't have to be the hospital style ones, Amazon. Like I said, I got these from Amazon. Really cute. It was a variety pack with a lot of things. So that's something. Thank you, Andrea, for being so responsible. She says, do not follow her. Exactly. Don't follow her. So let's see. I'm trying to make sure I made a list, guys, because I'm trying to make sure I'm showing you everything that I wanted to show you. Okay. So here's another thing I really, so I have to, okay, y'all, we're getting a medical expert before I remove, she said, true compression stockings require calf measurements. Do they come in different sizes? Yes, these did. These honestly did. They had a sizing chart with it. So just so you know, Danielle, yes, they did. But that is a good point. You just don't want to take any. But yes, these had a sizing chart to go along with it. But thank you for that. And Magdalene says she found nice socks a Tuesday morning. You know what? We don't have a Tuesday. Do we have a Tuesday morning in the New Orleans area anymore? I know what Tuesday morning is, Magdalene. And it does have good items there, but does anybody know that lives in the 504? No, there's a Tuesday morning. There used to be one. I know the one in Metairie closed, the one in Kenner closed. I don't know if there's one on the West Bank or not, but if there's a Tuesday morning by you, they used to have a really good travel section to just find good little travel items. I did used to like to find stuff out of there. So if you got a Tuesday morning near you, try that out. Okay. So the next thing, I'm looking funny because it's looking a little worn. So you're saying why in the world? Oh, Gaynell said the Tuesday morning on the West Bank closed. So sorry, Magdalene. Thank you for the tip, but we don't have one here. But everywhere else, if you're tuning in outside of New Orleans, Tuesday morning. Okay. So you're saying why in the world does she love bringing a composition book? Because it's actually a tablet. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry, y'all. I just like I like this cover. And I was fooling my family. I don't know. Somebody went to pick this up. This is when we evacuated for Ida, and they were shocked how heavy it was. But it's my iPad cover, guys. Just to, I was just being funny because I like it. Anyway, so let me tell you why this is one of my favorite things. My two things, Andrew said we need humor. My two things, so far what I show you, my two favorite things or essential things that I just have to use now would be the packing cubes and then my tablet. Let me show you, tell you why. The tablet is because you can put so many things on this and it is just, your entertainment hub. You can also see that I have the iPencil right there. So I write in it. I can journal. Sometimes I work, like on Dubai. I actually was taking notes and getting stuff out of my head. I put it there. You also have the option with the pencil that whatever you scribble will go into a type form. So I take notes. What's also good is I download magazines. So if you have an Essence subscription, and this is the only one I do it for because I do have an Essence subscription, it will also give you the access to the Essence digital magazine. And usually that's the only time I download the Essence digital is when I'm about to travel. So I like to have that. So basically one of the benefits is instead of me stacking stuff high, it's all here. I don't need notebooks. I don't need to bring magazines. I don't need to bring the books because I can just put it on my iPad and I'm good to go. Not a lot of space taken up. For people who, and I always say this and some people trip off of, but look, your tax dollars pay for a library, so you might as well just utilize the library. If you didn't know, most libraries, I can assure you that Jefferson Parish and Orleans Parish libraries in Louisiana have the ability to download or borrow a digital book. So you don't have to go into the library. You do need to have an active card and you can download the book directly to your tablet. I'm pretty sure other states have it as well. So sometimes I have to admit, sometimes I don't do pleasure reading until I'm traveling. I will have a business book, but just to sit back and do just light reading, I don't always take the time for that. And so usually when I'm traveling, I'll hurry up and try to go download something. And y'all, my guilty pleasure is the Reverend Curtis Black series. I ain't gonna lie. That's the one that doesn't require a lot of analysis. It's just a lot of oh girl, can you believe it? That's my guilty pleasure for reading. When I just want something light and everything, I can get through one of those books and they're actually at the library. So I just download a couple of those. Andrew, Andrew, are you calling me out? Girl, I don't know if it's still going. I told you I only read light books when I'm traveling. I'm reading business books. It don't matter if it's going, if it stopped, nobody tell me the last ones, okay? I don't want to know yet. I'm still trying to catch up on the series. So don't tell me anything or I'll ban you from the travel talk. But that, like I said, that's my guilty pleasure. But anyway, look into your library. So think about it. I have this tablet. I've already eliminated my notebook and pen. My magazines can be downloaded. I can download books, whether you choose to purchase them or borrow them from your library. Like I said, that's your tax dollars. Don't be ashamed to use the library. You pay for it. The other thing that is really good, let's see, I've used this to learn, not to learn, was going to Italy and I kept saying I need to learn my key phrases and stuff. And I practiced that on a flight to Italy because I had downloaded everything. The other thing I like to do is download movies and shows I want to watch. Netflix definitely has it. I think Hulu might have it, and I'm pretty sure other streaming apps have it. But I definitely have done it with Netflix, where you can download shows. It used to be only Netflix originals, so if it was a Netflix movie or a Netflix TV series, those could be downloaded. Now I think they let you do downloads that aren't just their series. And how that benefits you is you're downloading it on your tablet and then you can watch it. And of course, I'm saying tablet, but I mean, if you do this on your phone, that's your choice. You don't need internet to watch something. So if you decide, hey, I really want to catch up on this and I never got a chance to watch it, and I'm about to be in this plane for umpteen hours and I want something to entertain, this is your time. But the thing is, you're not really going to get internet access in the planes. Sure, airlines are now offering it. They you have the options where you can text only, check a few things, but to actually you're going to have to come out the pocket if you're trying to stream movies and everything. So that's why it's good. If you already have these streaming apps, just go ahead and download what you want ahead of time. And then you don't have to worry about it. So, I'm rolling here on the plane with my magazines, my books, my notebook, and my video entertainment, all in this. So this here, this is one of my things. So I have to have my tablet. I have to have my packing cubes. Does anybody else use their tablet to download a bunch of things before I travel? Anybody? Oh, we had some more people joining. I know we've been on for a little bit. So if you did just join, we were going over some travel essentials that I love to bring. Okay. Pat says, yes, I do. Pat, I believe you because Pat has traveled with me and Pat always has good technology with her. Always. Andrea says, yes, audiobooks. You know what? I have not listened to an audiobook in so long, but yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why. I don't know. I think with books, I like to, sometimes if the part is really good, I'll go back and like, wait, did that really happen? And I flip and stuff. And I think maybe that's why any audiobook that I've listened to has been something I've already listened to previously. So I don't know. That's just me. But I know audiobooks are very, very popular. I have Will Smith's book, which is somewhere, and everybody keeps saying that I need to I haven't finished. Everybody keeps saying I need to listen to Will Smith's book and not just read it. Okay, I said that's where she was introduced to Reverend Black. Okay, through an audiobook. And Andrew said, listen, so y'all are on me. So basically, y'all telling me I need to catch up with Reverend Black. But neither one of you better tell me what's going on. Just let me be surprised, and it's okay if I'm late. Because like I said, I have to make the time to read a leisure book. Okay. So what was that? That was like, yeah, that was 5 items. So that's pretty good. But I wanted to, excuse me, sorry about that. So those are items I want that I do use on a regular. But I wanted to show you guys something, a bonus. This is a bonus item. I haven't used this yet, and I feel bad that I didn't grab it for Puerto Rico because I did have this was a Christmas present. It was like a secret Santa gift. And I thought it was so nice that the person knew I traveled and they gave this to me. Now I feel kind of bad that I didn't bring it to Puerto Rico because I'm like, I could have just used it then. If I show it to you, you won't even know what it is. Excuse me, guys. I'm about to cough again. Oh, gosh. We're going to say allergies are real. Wow. Yes, Andrew's saying I need to try packing cubes. Yes, my dear, you do. You really do. It is life changing. It doesn't seem like it is, but I promise you it is. Okay, so this was a secret Santa gift. My Easy Flat. I don't know if this is backwards when I show this to you guys or not. By Easy Living and More. So it took me a while to figure out, but I just thought this was so sweet, and this is why I didn't really worry about it with Puerto Rico because it wasn't that long. Let me see, back up. So if you can see, there's straps in this. So this part that you see here, what this is a footrest, guys. And somebody thought that this would be great. And I was like, the next long international flight, I am using this. So your feet would be here. And what you're seeing is like your feet are being cradled in this. And this strap goes on the seat in front of you. It goes around there. And so I want to say it hangs. The thing is, you have to get it kind of set up before the person in front of you sat down. Because if I'm not mistaken, it hangs around like the top of their seat and then drapes down. Or is it around the. Anyway, I'll have to look it up again exactly how you put it on. But it does involve the seat in front of you. If anybody has used this, please put it in the comment section because I haven't used it yet. But it is supposed to be. So one thing I don't like, and I'm not even tall, guys. I'm only 5'5". But when my leg room is compromised, that's saying something. But actually, I know this sounds funny. I'm 5'5", but I actually have long legs. My legs are longer than the upper portion of my body. I know this sounds crazy. Like, how are you short with long legs? But yeah, I am actually. And so sometimes you want to stretch out or whatever, or you like, I just need to put my feet somewhere. Or if you put your feet under the chair in front of you, you also may have your bag in front of you're fighting for space. So this is supposed to eliminate that need because your feet are that's another thing, they're elevated, which is a good thing. And they're kind of like, since they're not hitting the floor, it's it's giving you space. What's funny is I think this had directions and I don't see them. I have to find it. Or maybe I should say a diagram, if not a direction. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I can look it up online. So this is a footrest. So I do promise that the next long trip that I have, which most likely, well, it will be this year. But anyway, the next long trip I have, I am going to try it out and let you guys know how it went. So that is all I have to show this week. I have some more items that I want to show that I'll be using, that I'll show next week and stuff. Things also I like to make sure I pack. I can't say everyone that I'm going to show next week. I pack all the time. It might depend on the trip, just like with the travel pillow. I'm not taking the travel pillow to go to Atlanta. It's an hour. I'll live. I'm not going to sleep. But that's just me. If anybody has any questions about the things I've shown, drop them in the chat. I appreciate everybody that has tuned in. I appreciate everybody that gave me great comments on last week's session. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys came back this time too. It makes me feel all good and squishy inside. If you didn't know, we have some trips going on to Travel Krewe. That's the link if you want to see what we have going on. We'll be leaving for Los Cabos next month to kick off the summer. We got South Africa for the end of the year. And people have already started booking our ski escape, guys. That is I call it the melanin drip ski trip, because you know what? We do ski. If you didn't know, we do ski. So we're going out there. I've never skied before. And I'm just saying, if you're interested, you don't have to ski to go on this trip. Most people, like we have said, have already told me that they are just going to look cute. Rhonda says, when are you going to Paris? So some of you may be like, Paris? What is happening there? Have you been on, and obviously Rhonda has been, or maybe she hasn't. Rhonda, have you been on the Travel Krewe website? So if you've been on the Travel Krewe website, you will see that it says coming soon. I am steadily working on it, but just to everybody that doesn't know, and I know a few of you on here are in the travel industry. Post-COVID, things have just slowed down with getting info back and getting things set up, and it just takes forever. And in all honesty, Rhonda, I reached out today to the people like, can you give me my information that I requested? And I wish I could move faster, but I am working on it. So I don't want to give the dates out in case I can't get the dates that I'm trying for. But I'll go ahead and let y'all know that Paris will be 2023. So I'll give you that. And as soon as I can drop the trip, I will. I was hoping to drop it before the end of the month. I don't know if I'll be able to, but COVID has affected the travel industry a lot, which I'm sure a lot of you know. So sorry, but thank you, Rhonda. To everybody, stay tuned. That's the best I can say. If you are, Rhonda says, great. Yeah, I agree. If you are not on the email list, you should get on the email list. Why are you not on the email list? Let me tell you why you want to get on the email list. The email list, number one, you're not going to see everything on social media. You think you will, but you don't know. Sometimes you go back to a group or a page, you're like, oh, I didn't see that. Email list, this ensures that you get it. Also, email list tends to hear about the trip before it's dropped on social media. So that's another way to get a heads up. Excuse me. So that's something to do. Andrea said melanin drip, talking about the ski trip. That's right, melanin drip ski trip. And like I said, people coming on here to look cute and take pics, because the majority of us are from the South. How often are we, looking cute in snow outfits? It's all good. Somebody told me they weren't skiing, they were just going to go snowmobile, and somebody else said they just want to go on a horse-drawn sleigh ride. Because yes, I do have the nighttime horse-drawn sleigh ride. That is one of the activities. So go ahead and check it out. Magdalene says, this is my first time tuning in, and I will tune in again. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you tuning in from Mississippi. And my people are from Mississippi. That's where both my parents actually are from, Mississippi. So that's where my family is from. So, yep. All right. This is all Magdalene. See, this is what y'all need to do. She says she's on the email list and she has an alert for the Facebook Live. So good, so good, so good. I'm glad to hear it, guys. Well, again, thank you everyone for tuning in. I appreciate it. Next week, like I said, I got some more gadgets, whatever you want to call it, things, essentials. We're calling it essentials. That's what I called it in the email. I have more essentials to show you. So hopefully gave you some insight. If anything, go get those packing cubes. I promise you. You thinking they're nothing, but you're gonna notice the difference. And also remember, we do not follow Andrea. We get compression socks and we keep them on during our long international flights. All right, guys. So I hope you have a great Thursday or a great Friday Eve, as we're calling it, and enjoy your weekend. And I will see you next week. Make sure you go check out the website and get on the email list now. So because Rhonda gonna beat you and book Paris before you can, you can, and then your lip will be stuck out if it's already booked. So I'm trying to help you out. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. See you next week.